Boys and girls, welcome back to another fresh brand new video. So this one is coming to you guys breaking news basically. We've had some juicy drama coming in the YouTube space this afternoon. So basically Ethan Klein from the H3 podcast is calling out his MCN BBTV for stealing $620,000 from him. And it doesn't seem good for BBTV. I don't think they're going to get out of this. I think it's going to be end up really bad because there has been even other creators that have similar contracts of what Ethan did or Ethan had, and they're coming out exposing BBTV, looking back in their analytics and seeing that they also were getting scammed out of some money from their YouTube partnership that they had with them. So basically what they had was they would get 100% of the ad revenue, but what they were keeping what BBTV was keeping from them, which is technically still considered YouTube ad revenue, or it's not ad revenue, but it's Google Pay, which is YouTube revenue. It's still considered YouTube revenue, which is their subscriptions. And Ethan had a lot of subscribers, and they signed this contract way before subscribers were even a thing. So what they decided to call subscribers once it became a thing was other revenue. So in all other contracts, other revenue was split 70-30, creator takes 70. BBTV takes 30. So apparently they have been taking 30% of all subscribers from all the creators that are in their program. And that is where the problem lies, because subscription isn't an other revenue source of income. It's still considered a YouTube Google Pay service because you get paid directly from YouTube. You don't get paid through a PayPal or any other way, you know what I mean? So that's where the discrepancy lies, and it doesn't look very good for BBTV. I think Ethan is deciding to sue. That's what he said. So he is deciding to sue BBTV, and it's not looking good because there's other creators coming out, saying the same thing, like, wow, I just looked back at my analytics, and sure enough, yes, they have been taking 30% of my ad revenue, or my subscription revenue. I remember back in the day, I also signed to an MCN. I don't even remember what they were called because this was like 2015, maybe 16. I had like 10,000 subscribers. I posted once a month, didn't really care. And they eventually did drop me just because I was very inactive. I didn't really make that much money. So there was no need for them to have me in their system, which I'm grateful for at the end of the day. MCMs are actually very predatory to smaller creators, hoping that they would make it big so they can take money from them. They really do nothing. When they offered me to sign on with them, they were like, oh, we'll get you in touch with other creators that have hundreds of thousands of millions of subscribers, and you can have this community with them and maybe collaborate and grow. At the time, I was really eager to grow, so I thought that was a good idea. And so when I actually signed on to them, they would not reply to my emails, and I would ask them, can I, talk to some of the people in your program so I can collaborate with them? And then they never got back to me. They didn't even tell me who was in there. So very, very, very bad experience myself with the MCN. I'm glad they dropped me, and I'm glad I am doing this solo because it could have ended badly for it. I didn't seem like a right fit for me anyways. If you're in an MCN, you don't need one, because unless, they exclusively signed you on and they gave you a bonus, or they're actually giving you deals, which some do. Some MCNs have brought deals on to the creator outside of the company reaching out directly to the creator. So sometimes they're good. For the most part, they're not. And there's probably only like 2 or 3 that are legitimate still out there. A lot of them have gone bankrupt. A lot of them have still stolen a lot of money from creators, and it sucks. But this is going to be a wake-up call to a lot of MCNs. If they are doing something like this shady, they're going to get called out by other creators once they, look back and see what's going on with their payments and their analytics. And if they're not matching what they're receiving, this could be bad for a lot of other MCNs out there. And it doesn't look good, because come Monday, because this happened all today, Saturday, people don't work on the weekend sometimes. So come Monday, a lot of this is going to be aired out, especially Ethan. Ethan is known to just have no filters. So come Monday, I'm sure there'll be way more updates. I hope YouTube gets involved in this, because this could affect them as well. And yeah, so basically the YouTube space right now is in shambles. I'm just kidding, it's not. But there's a lot of talk about these MCNs. Are they even worth it? What do they provide? Do you have an MCN? And if so, get out of it. And just kidding. Unless they're actually providing some kind of value to you, stay on. But if not, leave. Get out. Like the movie Get Out. Take a picture and flash them in the eyes. Get out. The internet space is so vague. There's so much to understand that, and a lot of people, there's a ton of people that I know too, personally, that sign horrible contracts or get into horrible deals with brands or MCNs like this or management. Sometimes they don't provide value to the creator and they're stuck with this contract that they have to keep going. I mean, you hear it all the time in the music industry. You hear it in the movie industry. There's no protection to online creators or YouTubers or TikTokers or whatever, however you make your money. There's no protection like there is in the SAG or like there is in the movie industry. They have the SAG groups. There's so many levels of protection in the movie industry, but not really in the content creation. And it's crazy because, some people are making crazy amounts of money. So to have no protection and not a lot of people are transparent, it can be detrimental to some creators. And it sucks because they're going to scammed and they can't do nothing about it because they signed these predatory contracts. But anyways, I hope you guys got some value out of this. But if you guys are creators, do your due diligence and make sure you research whatever you're signing on. Make sure you read your contracts and make sure that they are providing value to what they're taking. If they're taking 50%, they need to bring 50% of the value. If they're taking 10%, they need to bring at least 10% of the value, So we're going to end up seeing how this plays out on Monday. Lawsuits might be filed. I'll keep you guys updated as well. Thanks again for watching. Let me know down below what you guys think. And I'll see you guys again in another fresh, brand new video. Peace out.